This haircut is going to incorporate clipper and scissor over comb techniques along with round graduation. This technique is building on the round graduation technique to create a masculine shape. We're going to begin by taking a section of hair 90 degrees from the head, starting at the recession area on the top portion of the parietal ridge. Do not worry about any of the hair below, as we will come back to tailor that in with scissor over comb. Your body position for each section that you are cutting should be center chest, elevating 90 degrees from the head, working around through to the apex portion of the back of the head. You're using a portion of the previous cut guide so that you can see where your next section needs to be cut. Continue your cut through the apex of the haircut, reaching the other side of the head to the recession area of the upper portion of the parietal ridge. Our scissor over comb technique begins by taking the hair below your originally cut guide and working to remove all the bulk up to that original guideline. You're going to continue around the head just as you did when you were cutting your original guideline with the clipper over comb technique. With the scissor over comb technique, you are concentrating on 1-inch vertical sections moving up the head, starting with the wide tooth portion of the comb and then refining with the fine tooth portion of the comb. To clarify, you are holding the comb horizontally, but your vertical sections are only 1-inch portions at a time. When you reach the round of the head, begin by working from top to bottom. This is to make sure that you stay balanced from the sides to the back of the head. Here is the finished portion of the clipper over comb and scissor over comb part of the haircut. When finished with segment 1 and 2, you're going to take down segment 3, and starting at the parietal ridge, you're going to elevate your section 90 degrees from the head using vertical diagonal back sections. You are using the portion from segment 2 as your guideline. You are going to continue taking vertical diagonal back sections until you reach the back portion of the apex of the head. You are employing the same technique of round graduation, just on a higher level on the parietal ridge area. You should be very careful when you reach this portion of the haircut, as sometimes growth patterns from the crown can influence the end result. Sometimes it is better to over-direct, leaving longer hair in the back and then refining later. When finished with one side, move to the other side and work the haircut in the same manner, taking vertical diagonal back sections through to the apex of the head until you run out of hair to cut. When finished here, we will move on to the finishing and refinement portion of the haircut. You may decide after that you may want to cut more hair off the top of the head throughout segment 3.